Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Stacy and this is the For Bricks and Giggles YouTube channel. For today's speed build, I have a remake of a classic Blacktron set 40580, the Blacktron Cruiser from 2023. So stick around to the end to hear my review and see the comparison, and let's get started. So here we have the completed build. This set is right around 350 pieces and comes with 2 minifigures. And I was so excited when this set came out. I absolutely love the original. It's probably been over a year now since I found the original one in a bulk lot. That was a super exciting bulk lot. Found a couple of Space Police 1 sets and a couple of Blacktron 1 sets in there, which if you didn't see that bulk lot haul, then I definitely recommend seeing that. And I also did a review of this Blacktron set and the other small one I found. So again, that review is also available, so I won't go into as much detail on this one since I have already reviewed it. But I would like to say with the new one, with the remake, I absolutely loved the box they put the set in. It's very similar stylistically to the original, which I love. The beautiful yellow boxes are some of my all-time favorite. The old school Legoland boxes, since they can do those, I don't know why they don't bring that style back. I think if you're wanting kids to buy something exciting off the shelf, you'd have a much better time doing that with a bright yellow box than some of the more blandly colored boxes I've been seeing. Along the same lines, I knew they were coming, but I didn't realize quite how ugly they were going to be. I haven't opened a newer set in a while, and I just have to say that this instruction manual is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. It is hideous, particularly the exterior, but these gray pages inside are just such a big disappointment. Absolutely hate it. And I know you all don't usually hear me say particularly negative things. I usually try and find the positive in most things, but I am just having a hard time finding anything positive about this. Might as well not even do a manual and make them all online if this is the best we can do. Anyway. I do actually really like the remake of this set. Obviously, it is much more piece intensive than the original. The original is only around 150 pieces. The remake is 350, so a lot more pieces, which is consistent with today's designs. The minifigures are nearly identical from the front view, but the remake gets a more exciting torso in that they added a design for the back as well. So that's the only only difference is that they added a design on the back, which I don't hate. I think it's cute, but otherwise they fit right in with the classic minifigures. The robots are also very similar. The original has that old school piece in the middle that is like a control tower, I think is what they usually call it. But they did a pretty good job of trying to duplicate the remainder of the robot build, so I do actually really like that as well. So size-wise, it's not that much bigger than the original. One thing that I found very odd that they did were these tile pieces covering these black, like triangular plates. So this piece has been around for as long as I can remember, probably longer than I've even been alive. It's been around forever. So they still produce this piece, but instead of making it in translucent red, they did it in black and then just had you cover it with the red tiles. I don't know why they couldn't just produce these in the translucent red, since they are already producing that piece anyways, and it's not making a new piece, it's not making a new color or putting an old color back into production. I found that to be very odd. I don't know if it was a cost thing, but it takes 6 of those little tiles per piece, so 4 of them, so 24 of those little tiles instead of just making 4 of these. I feel like that cost-wise should be similar, but I know nothing, so I guess not. I do definitely like that particular feature better on the original than the remake. I always love the translucent yellow windscreens because they remind me so much of classic Lego and classic space. Interior does have a sticker. All of the parts that you see with a pattern on them are stickers, whereas with the original, they're all prints, which again, obviously I would like that more, but I'll take what I can get. Here in the front, you get these long translucent pieces. So those are like traditionally used as wands, but they have used them here on the front. Again, I don't know why they did that, where the original uses translucent red antenna pieces. I love those pieces. As far as I know, that's still in production. I know there are some variations between flat top and round top for these, so I don't know, unless I haven't heard, that they've been out of production. Again, I don't know why they changed that little feature there when they could have stuck with the original design. Slightly different wings, but since the remake is slightly larger, I think it actually makes sense stylistically to use a larger wing piece on this design, so I do actually like that. The back portion does open. Again, these are stickers, and there are some tools rattling around in there. I'm gonna pull out this tile piece so you can see it closer. This is a sticker piece from the remake set, and I do like how similar it is to the printed slope piece for the original. The one piece on the original I would have liked to have seen as a sticker or a printed piece for the remake is this one here. This little 1x2 yellow tile is one of my favorite classic tile pieces. It came in white and blue and yellow. I don't know if it was in any other color, but definitely reminds me of old school space, and I think it would have been very cool to have either made this as a sticker piece for the remake or actually just reprinted this particular piece on a tile. I think it's a great design, and a lot of people would have loved that piece. So all in all, I really do like the remake. I was ecstatic to see it when it came out. I was not very patient about waiting for it to come in the mail. I have not been that excited about a set in a long time. I do think they did a great job with the design. For the most part, they did a really good job of replicating a classic style with a more sophisticated design. Obviously, I'm always going to love the original for any set more. It's very hard to beat a classic set, at least in my opinion. But I do really like this. Again, the box was just absolutely beautiful. It was a fun build. I'll be interested to see how this set does on the market. I didn't look on BrickLink, but I've been seeing it going for around $50. And I know when sets like these first come out, they tend to be pretty expensive, and then they decrease in price for a while, and then the price again elevates after the excitement has kind of died down and people have stopped selling so many of them and they start to get harder to get. I'll be interested to hear everyone else's thoughts on the remake versus the original, but if you get the opportunity to get the set, I definitely recommend it. It was a fun build, and anything resembling a classic set is approved in my book. watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe.